Shabbat Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha HaKodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. So, hey man, we've seen the judgment of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Shai, going forth throughout the earth, man. Alright? And in particular, judgment is coming to Babylon the Great. Alright, America. Okay, known as spiritual Nineveh, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Rome. Alright? Because it takes on those philosophies of those ancient wicked kingdoms, man. Alright? Hey, and the Lord is turning up in the spirit, man. So I've got this article, I've got another one, and it's from the same source, endtimeheadlines.org. And you can see, alright, wildfires scorch Southern California hillsides, torching homes and injuring several. Okay? And that's the image right there. Alright? Wow, it looks like, if you look there, it seems like you can see a face in that fire as well. You know? Like a skull or something. Alright? So the spirits in these, man, the Lord is riling up spirits. Alright? Homes, vehicles, and stables burned as 3 major wildfires in Southern California grew dramatically and became more aggressive, but firefighters were hoping to get some relief Wednesday with cooler weather. More than a dozen people, mostly firefighters, were injured, officials said. In Orange County, the airport fire charred cars and left a wake of rubble and ash, while flames pushed east and over mountains into neighboring Riverside County. 8 firefighters and 2 residents have been injured in the blaze, which burned nearly 35 square miles, which is 91 square kilometers. All right, that was by early Wednesday. Okay. He said cooler overnight temperatures provided some respite after a heat wave plagued the region for days. Right, that's what Sean Duran said. At least 10 homes and several cars engulfed in flames. Yeah. Okay. The fire sprung to life during a triple-digit heat wave that finally broke Wednesday. Other major fires were burning across the West, including Idaho, Oregon, and Nevada, where about 20,000 people had to flee a blaze outside Reno. All right, and ultimately, America's going to be turned into a lake of fire by way of ICBM missiles and the chariots of the Lord. Okay? So this is like a little warm-up for the Lord, man. Okay? For what America's done to the Lord's people. All right? All right, the sins of America has reached into the sky, man. Reached to the heavens. Okay? That's why it's getting punished, man. Jacked up. Earthquakes and things like that. All right? Tornadoes. As you can see, wildfires. Okay? Let's get the book of Sirach, chapter 39. I think it's 29. I start from 27. All these things are good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. There will be spirits that are created for vengeance. With their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their wrath and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right? And it appeased Yahweh Shemashai, man. Okay? The spirits in these, the Lord has riled up to get these wildfires started, to get these so-called natural disasters started, man. Okay? And look at the destruction that it's ravaging, that it's laid out. Okay? Fire, verse 29, like wildfires, and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Right? You got several people injured. All right? Homes burned, cars burned. All right? Verse 31, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right? So when the Lord appoints that to happen, it happens. Okay? It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 12, verse 49, and it reads, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? That's Yahweh Shai speaking, man, who the world incorrectly, fraudulently, and ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right? He said this out of his own mouth. So that's why it's in red. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? See? So these things are going to increase. All right? You're going to see more of this. All right? Not just in America, but other parts of the world too. All right? But you ain't gonna hear Christians talk about things like this. All right, they don't want to hear it either. All right, and feel good pastors want to give the people feel good doctrine and things like that, man. Look at this. California is only now heading into the teeth of the wildfire season. You see, already kindled. All right, but already has seen nearly 3 times as much acreage burned than during fall of 2023, right, autumn time last year. Evacuation orders were expanded Tuesday night as the fire grew and included parts of the popular ski town Big Bear. Some 65,600 homes and buildings were under threat by the line fire, including those under mandatory evacuation and those under evacuation warnings, and nearly double the number from the previous day. 3 firefighters were injured. 3 firefighters were injured in connection with the blaze, authorities said. Hey man, if the Lord really... You see, you can't put out what the Lord sanctioned to happen. So they can bring as many firefighters as they want. All right? If the Lord sees fit to have that fire burning for as long as he wants, then he will. Simple as that. Okay? So that's that article. Here's another one. And it's again with these... bear with me. Earthquakes, man. And guess where it's at again? California. A whole heap of wickedness happens in that state, man. Los Angeles as well. All right? City of angels. Demons, man. Just bear with me. Yeah. An earthquake centered in the Malibu area with a preliminary magnitude of 4.7 rattled parts of Southern California early Thursday. So they've got the wildfire to do with in this. Okay. The quake's initial magnitude of 5.1 was downgraded to 4.7. It was followed by a magnitude 2.8 aftershock. Centered just north of Malibu, shaking from the quake at a depth of about 7 miles, was reported in Malibu, Hermosa Beach, La Mirada, Anaheim, Santa Monica, the Hollywood Hills, and parts of San Fernando Valley. There are no immediate reports of injuries or significant damage. But still, man, see, the Lord is shaking the earth. My scripture mentions that in the book of Haggai, chapter 2, and verse 6, and we'll go there. We can extend it there. And it reads, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land." That's what the Lord's doing, man. Okay? Earthquakes. Like that one. You got greater earthquakes, smaller earthquakes. Either way, the Lord is doing this, man. See how Bashim Al-Shai behind all this? Verse 7, "And I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill this house with the glory, saith the Lord of hosts." Okay? Of course, we get Isaiah chapter 29, actually. Then I'll close out. Don't need to make this long. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. That's where you go. All those things, flame of devouring fire. Okay? These things have been happening. All right? Earthquakes have been happening, thunderstorms, typhoons, tsunamis, rainfall, heavy rainfall, winds, heavy winds. Okay? And it's the Lord doing this. He's visiting the earth which he made. Okay? So it's not like we're making this up. Alright? So with that, I'm going to say shalom, Shabbat shalom to the elect.